10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. NAVI's turn to pick.
Grimstroke.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. NAVI's turn to ban.
Bristleback!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5
Radiant
seconds remaining.
team pick.
NAVI's turn to pick.
Keeper of the light.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Oracle.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. NAVI's turn to pick.
Slark.
Radiant team ban.
Beastmaster.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. NAVI's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. NAVI's turn. Radiant team pick. Queen of Pain. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Silencer.
Choose your hero. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Potentially. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys sound like you keep on getting dunked in and out of water, and I literally can't hear most of what you're saying. But you sound perfect, Banks. You sound just crisp and clean.
Yeah, we can't hear the other two guys, thank God, but we can hear you, Bang, so we're all good, you know.
I'm kind of agreeing. I tweeted out 30 days, 720 hours ago. I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't give General Mars. This guy is a monster on this hero. So I think that they have what it takes to bring it down. What about you?
Also, after seeing the yesterday's game, don't give General Pango if you want to win a game. Jokes aside, like, he had a rough time, but General is known to be a great player. I loved him during his prime era in NAVI. But in this particular matchup, I'm afraid you have Silencer as your mid laner, Keeper of the Light, and Grimstroke. Like, these two supports can't make any kind of aggressive rotation. So if they lose the laning stage, Navi is just gonna run over them.
All right. Well,
it's that easy. Like, you don't have a hero that can make a comeback. Like, the most important hero to shut down here is Mars. This is the playmaking hero. They are gonna be relying so much on him getting a Blink Dagger, initiating fights, following it up with the Global Silence. I think Navi's lineup is much easier to execute. We've seen Iceberg Silencer yesterday. Was not impressed during the laning stage. He was laning against Storm Spirit. Kind of got dumpstered. I think he also fed the first blood.
Yeah, it's true. It was against the No One, though, which I will say is a different kettle of fish than Magical. Like, you gotta give a little bit of respect there. Like, No One is I mean, would you think he's the best mid laner in all of CIS right now?
Probably either him or GPK.
Okay, it's fair. And I think that, you know, it's one of those things too where they, you know, this is one of the heroes that I think Iceberg spams a lot nowadays. So people have got, it doesn't catch people off guard as much. But that damage in the late game definitely is spooky to deal with. Global's coming out. We'll see how it does. There is that 2-save dynamic that Navi here have as well. So it sounds to me like what you're saying is that you're kind of liking the Navi draft because it's easier to execute. Is that right?
Yes, it is. And they talked about Global Silence being very effective against Oracle. We can make a bet. How many times is he gonna pop Fortune's End before the Global to dispel it? This game, I'm gonna say 1 time. It's hard to execute, but I believe that Ilias can do it.
They almost push Slayer up to the high ground there, always want to fly. Yeah, that's one of those things where you kind of have to anticipate. It's easier if you're the ones that are getting the initiation off. Like, if you know a fight is about to break and then the Global's coming defensively, you can queue it up. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, 20 right off the bat. Looking at this laning stage, General versus Aloha Dance facing off against Crystallize and Ilias. I mean, do you think that they can make that much happen against the Bristleback here?
Bristle with the help of Oracle. I mean, General already is going for this extremely offensive build, Orb of Venom, Stroke of Fate. I love new Sage Mask. It gives you 1 mana regen per second. Like, a lot of position 4s are shifting towards that item instead of going for Boots of Speed. They are bringing, yes, magic sticks against Bristle, so you can keep spamming your abilities. I want to see how the mid matchup goes. I'm not sure how it should go. I mean, it's Silencer against Int hero, stealing Int/damage from him.
Yeah, but Quap is always so much of that, like, ridiculously strong laner, is I'm assuming the issue that you're kind of having with it. Like, wondering which way that's gonna work out. I mean, Iceberg's, you can see, getting a good amount of aggro on the Magical here. Pressure on. Does need to be a little bit careful, doesn't have Blink yet.
The thing is, they have a very nice Slark game. There is like 2 saves. You have Will-O-Wisp, you have Global Silence if he feels threatened, and there's no like real spell in this game that Slark needs to be afraid of.
Yeah, can basically dark pack almost everything off, it feels like. Definitely. Yeah, so this is going to be the interesting little dynamic. I mean, we saw VTune really pop off the other day on his Slark. It looked really solid. And I would argue that also Navi is not as strong of a team as Virtus Pro based off of what we've seen so far. So it'll be interesting to watch that one work its way out, as Blinding Light not quite able to get that last hit onto the range creep. Get denied. General up top and all across the lanes. FlyToMoon feel like they're kind of just winning them all.
The mid lane going well for Silencer, 15-5 against 9-1. This was their last pick.
Dogs!
I really love Silencer as a hero, but not a mid player, and I don't remember seeing this matchup ever. But yeah, considering that they last picked it, he should have an upper hand.
Yeah, you can kind of anticipate when Quap's wanting to come up and hit one of those screams and then just pop the last word on her afterwards, and some pretty nice damage that gets out there. Up top lane again, General trying to get a little bit aggro here onto Crystallize. This is probably the moment when they'd be most capable of killing him. Level 3 before he gets that first point into Bristleback. But doesn't look like they want to try and go for that. Start to this game, just a little trade-off with the farm around the map. Getting the better end of it right now is FlyToMoon, as yeah, Iceberg just keeps on getting these denies onto Magical. This is not a great laning stage for this Quap at all.
And Queen of Pain also used the sentry to devord any observer ward so that Silencer can't really harass her on the high ground, and she has an uphill ward, still losing this lane pretty hard.
Dire's top
Well,
tower.
first blood up top, like we were talking about. This is the moment where you can go in as General as he finds the kill. Almost hitting that secondary stroke of fate there onto the Oracle, but not quite able to find Ilias and Aloha Dance. Face down a little bit. He's able to get out of range of the tower though. General makes the slow and steady his way through the trees to make sure he gets back safe side of that lane.
Ilias brought a flask, let's see if it gets cancelled. Aloha Dance. Just kidding, stroke of fate. Oh, he should have tried to go for it.
Is General dead here? Crystallize is still getting very aggro. The slowdown comes out, and that stroke of fate, he has a spear on General. That should keep him alive. So they managed to find that first blood. Can they get this return kill onto Aloha Dance? If Crystallize isn't careful, and Ilias too, General might turn onto them. The right clicks are coming through with this Orb of Venom, and while they will find the kill onto the Grimstroke, it looks like they'll be able to take down this Oracle as well. Needs one more punch and a spear, gets the finish.
Well, keep your tongue as a
Very nicely done by General. Like getting a return kill, already has a magic wand. Wind Lace, once he gets boots, now they're securing the bounties. It seems like it's gonna be 2 for 2. Queen of Pain really struggling on the mid lane. Silencer has 16 denies, while Queen of Pain has 15 CS.
Oh my god.
That's rough.
Yeah, almost a level.
He's going
10.
all in. 3 nullies, gloves of haste.
Dude, and the net worth is even more pronounced. Like, look at this difference right now. It's almost.
I don't want to look at it, Gabe.
Jesus.
But I want to look at the top lane.
Again, I mean, I'm telling y'all, don't give General Mars. This guy is a freaking monster. Him and Aloha Dance are just sort of scrapping up this top lane here. As rotation coming in, Iceberg, Fairy Fire trying to live, needs to turn and see if he can get the kill. Is it going to be enough? He will almost take down Magical, but not quite. 6
Almost.
HP.
Runes are spawning. He also has Bounty Rune on the top. Oh, it's top region. Come on, Queen of Pain, blink top blindly. Go for it. I mean, if he finds this one, this is the same thing that Iceberg did yesterday against Snow and Storm. He was harassing him a lot, and then no one got the kill. Now Queen of Pain is level 6, and that's a full regeneration.
Attack.
And Iceberg sees it and he knows. Oh, that's so frustrating. The other thing that's scary about that is she didn't have to use Sonic Waves. She's got that for this next round if she needs to.
I know someone in chat is gonna write down harassment for what? Like to die after that?
Dire are scanning.
Well, so it goes. Still winning the lane pretty hard, and FlyToMoon winning the game fairly pronounced right now. 2,000 gold lead at just about that 6.5 minute mark. And the biggest winner is going to be this Slark. 41-16 right now versus this Pasha Beastmaster.
Sleeping while you are sleeping.
They're rotating in, yes, on the Oracle, but doesn't really have a great opening. Slayer also moving over, sending everybody over towards mid, it looks like.
Queen of Pain has Sonic Wave, so they should be careful about diving the tower. Top lane.
Crystallize, gonna get caught yet again. There was just one tree that was sticking out and General found it. Pinned Bristleback to it and gets the kill. guy is a monster.
Mid lane. He's silenced. Also, Silencer has global, so you need to be careful about that one. As you said, biggest winner on the bottom lane, Slark, continues to free farm, 51 CS. I don't think you can kill Slark. That's the problem, unless you rotate Queen of Pain.
Yeah, it's the only way. And even then, it's not guaranteed necessarily. Pasha, maybe once he gets 6, that's an easier chance for it. We'll have to watch and wait and see. Outpost taken back over by Always Wanna Fly. Also able to get this D ward here. Iceberg just keeps on farming up.
By the way, I just got notification. Battle Pass is out.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
What?
Battle Pass is out and they added this new awesome tiny set.
Oh my god. All right, wait, hold on. You're gonna make all the viewers leave. Global Silence comes out. V2 just gonna TP away. Hold on. Are you kidding me? There's no way. What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding, Gabe, but let's get back into the game.
Piece of shit. Ooh. Dude, I opened up another tab so quickly. God damn it, Lacoste. I'm not the only one that's angry right now. I promise you.
Sorry about that one, chat. I know you want to spend the money. You can't leave the house. You saved a lot of money. Man, Bristleback really struggling. 35 CS. Like all the top CS belonging to FlyToMoon. Beastmaster is up there, level 6, but I don't think he has a hero to play with. He needs to have Queen of Pain rotation to grab a kill.
Oh, I can hear that drilling now. That sounds lovely,
You can hear
Lacoste.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that one. My neighbor just started drilling the wall for some reason. Like, if you want to hate on someone, like, just hate him instead of me lying about Battle Pass.
There you go. I appreciate it. Magical gonna dive now on to Always Wanna Fly. Does still have that Sonic Wave if they wanted to jump in, but it's a tough ask for this Queen of Pain. So far has been involved in the 2 kills, despite the rough laning stage, starting to catch back up a little bit, but oh, she can't get caught right here. The leash lands. And well, they're gonna be leashed a little bit longer together. Swell comes out, Sun. Sonic Wave destroys the Coddle, but nice little +2 there for the Iceberg Silencer.
Not the kill that you want to get, like he would want to grab a better kill. Crystallize. Man, he's in trouble.
Ooh, run. Back out. And he is gonna pop. Man, last word. A lot of damage there. Level 4. So another round of some extra int going towards Iceberg. Dude, I'm just looking at the delayed chat right now. They're so mad.
Well, chat will forgive me eventually.
So Sonic Wave used, not able to take that kill onto the Slark here, but they are going to be able to find Pasha. So another win as General makes that rotation and Mars gonna happen.
For my coffers.
4,000 gold lead at 11 minutes.
All the lanes were going well for them. Global Silence still not popped. Silencer once again going for this Rod of Atos. It's cheap damage, gives you nice stats. Great against Queen of Pain. Man, Navi is really struggling.
We ain't lying. I mean, this is going to be nice at least. Crystallize here, clearing through these ancient stacks. This is like, looks like about 4, maybe 3. They get a nice little injection of the items. Crystallize starting to get caught a little bit back up on net worth, but, you know, you had mentioned that Navi could just run over them if they win the laning stage. It doesn't look like that's happening. How do you feel like FlyToMoon take this now? Like, do they just start running around and taking fights constantly? Do you want to play it a little bit more slowly until you get your first round of items? How do you think FlyToMoon want to play?
Slark gets the Fusel Blade. Silencer is getting closer to his Rod of Atos, but they have vision on the bottom lane. It should be at least 1 kill on the bottom.
Ilias is here with level 6. They drop down Will-O-the-Wisp. It is anticipating a global silence there, but they still will find Pasha, and he is not getting away. So that false promise not going to be good enough. A little bit of a miss there onto the spear. Always want to fly. Trying to find a pitch. Not be able to get him.
If anyone sold their Arcanas to buy Battle Pass, message me. I will get you a full refund. You know I won't, but you know it's a nice thing to say.
More lies from Lacoste. This is your new brand. Just lying to the audience.
That's what I've been doing, man, for the past 3-4 years. Bristleback is at least getting some stacks, and things are not going great when he's building like Heaven's Halberd, first item. It's one of the best items in the patch, don't get me wrong, against like Silencer, against Slark. He can't get rid of that, can't dispel it. But still, it feels weird. You would want to like get that Vanguard earlier so that you can snowball, but the laning stage was not going well for him.
Dire's middle
True
tower
enough.
is
Yeah, and
under
that
attack.
seems to be one of the main reasons why he went the other direction. They do jump now onto General. Bottom is trying to TP away, but the root will be there, and it will finally bring down the General. As always want to fly, now trying to TP away himself. Do they have another Fortune's End? Doesn't matter. Still managed to find that kill too. So a good rotation comes in. FlyToMoon going to probably lose the tier 1 tower now off the back of this as well.
One thing I'm concerned about is that Slark can get every single spell that they throw him at him with the Dispel. Besides like Demonic Purge, but I don't think he cares too much about that one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's true. He probably will be fine with it. Because the other thing is there's other damage dealers on this map too. Iceberg is, as much as it's, a hero that's gankable and killable, he does feel like if you leave him alone, those Glaives of Wisdom are just going to rip through anybody. So, 1,000 gold lead, 9-6. Oh! Decent chunk of kills early on in this one as the tier 1 towers have been traded off both top and bottom. Waiting for that next round of items to come up. Already has the Helm of the Dominator done. Start to play together a little bit more if they want as he's trying to finish off his phase boots.
It's smoke time for FlyToMoon. They used it. The Road of Aethos, Queen of Pain. Like there's no way.
Lying to audience yet again.
Well, he had last word and global silence. He should definitely pop it to grab a kill on Queen of Pain. Just delay her items.
I guess the other thing is if you would have just cast Arcane Curse too, that would have done it also.
It's a level 1 Arcane Curse. It's not going to do that much.
Dire's middle tower.
Well, nonetheless, Bob has to run back home, gonna heal back up afterwards. And at the 15-minute mark, she is going to TP down to the outpost and group up for a smoke. So Sonic Wave available as well as Roar. They're fighting into global.
It's so hard for them to initiate. There's literally no counterplay unless you pop Fortune's End on someone.
Oh,
there's the global.
Oh, great reaction there. And they had an idea that this was coming the entire time. Iceberg gets the kill on the Beastmaster. General now moving forward, gets the spear. A good Fate's Edict that keeps him alive a little bit longer, but now the leech onto both of them, pulling them both back in. Can they get these finishes also? Looks like the Quap will not be able to live, and +2, +2, +2. It is all coming up FlyToMoon. Goodness.
Game might be over very quick. They don't have that much tower damage, but the kill potential is insane by FlyToMoon. Another good spear from General, +2. What is he sitting at? Permanent, +16.
Yeah, this is before the level 15 talent. Like, this could really start to fall off the rails soon. I mean, particularly for a hero like, a Bristleback or a Beastmaster. Like, these heroes don't have much mana to begin with. It's a scary time.
And just buy mana boots, lol.
There you go.
And they're in a very tough spot right now. Bristleback also can't make any kind of rotations. Both of these teams picked like position 5 and 4, who are like more counter-reactive than playing aggressive. But since FlyToMoon is in a better spot right now, you can allow like Grimstroke play with either Mars or with the Slark.
Chase. Oh god, magical. Short blink there. And will live at least this first salvo of initiation. They want to try and pressure her. They knew that the Quap was right there, that close. They probably would chase after her, but decided to go for it. Right, all right. Continued oppression of the map.
Under attack.
Player here just trying to farm up whatever creeps he can. They will see the Shadow Poison pop.
Top tower is
Shadow
under
Demon
attack.
there. A bottom lane. This is sort of just the Beastmaster home now. Push down this bottom side, force them back to try and deal with it. then maybe you can buy some more time for your team to come online.
And FlyToMoon, they are stealing the stacks. Look at the build in general. He's going for Vanguard, Magic Wand. Like, he's extremely tanky. 2000 HP. And there is no burst damage. Like, the burst damage that they have is Soul Catcher into Queen of Pain Sonic Wave. So he can get Mars ulti anytime. Bottom lane, Pasha took down the tower. FlyToMoon doesn't care too much about tier 2 tower on bottom taken down, but Beastmasters should continue pushing. This is their way to come back into the game. Force someone to TP back, maybe try to bait a global, and then take a fight 4 versus 5.
DD is down here bottom, which is going to be picked up by Magical. I mean, if there's a way to take this fight, it's probably through this room. The only problem is Magical has, like, nothing. This is a 5,000 net worth quap at 18 minutes. Does not have her first item yet. Like, I don't think we can overstate how much Magical has been shut down in this game. And, well, Iceberg moving in to try and find this quap, knowing that she's right over here by this
We
camp.
can't say, but the numbers can. 5,000 net worth, 18 minutes in.
They have a ward. Navi realizing that danger is coming. Gotta get away, B-Tune. Yep, that's a problem. Magical tried to escape is not going to happen. The Phantom's Embrace is a death sentence, and, well, the spear goes through, doesn't quite connect there onto Pasha. Wasn't able to latch it onto the tower afterwards, and B-Tune trying to chase, always want to fly, finds him, but no luck.
He is not gonna heavily commit with the ulti. FlyToMoon should take the next Roche. I mean, the Roche the next couple of minutes. They are the ones controlling the map. Bristleback, leashed, another pounce ready.
Waiting for it. Hits the spear off to the side, turning Crystallized front towards them, and another +2 for the Silencer, who has had the freest game. All of FlyToMoon feel like they've had the freest game. This has looked easy. Everything they wanted.
And it's so easy to snowball with Slark's lineup. You know their observers. Look at this area. Like, they even have the vision, but Sentry is not reaching. Ring of Aquila picked up by Slark. He's gonna take that one.
Very nice. Pasha, gotta be careful down here. This is danger town. Oh man, he's gonna go hide in the trees. Again, this is the only thing you can really do on Beastmaster is mid lane, find him. Yet again, Magical found and killed. 3, 4, and 2. It hurts. It hurts.
+1, +2. That's what they get from this kill. Infinite scaling lineup. They only needed Pudge and Legion Commander.
That'd be good to go. Yeah, totally. But yeah, I mean, you just look at it, like the Grimstroke is now ahead of this quap. I feel like this last pick Silencer was such a good answer for everything that Navi was throwing out against them. My God. What a dominant performance from FlyToMoon. Game number 1, already a 9,000 gold lead at 20 minutes. They find Slayer, and like he can just go in, and there's so little that they can do to stop this, or to punish it rather. Is okay, they throw out that false promise. B-Tune going for round 2. Iceberg getting gone on by the Bristleback. Have I caster curse them? We'll have to wait and see. He does get the Dark Pact off. B-Tune runs away.
He gets a blank. Blanks out.
Oh God. Yeah,
silence.
I think that this is just going to be a runaway, although they're starting to build up stacks. And Bristleback, I don't know if he's that long for this world. They have the disarm there for a moment. General being the bulwark in front of everybody else, throws out the Mars Arena, and Magical, he doesn't have blink for 6 more seconds. He's trying to walk away. Asha also caught over in this one. Seeing if they can get out rooted for the moment. Diffusal Blade, run down. They don't have Sonic Wave anymore. They really don't have much of anything as the
Iceberg going ham with the damage, +4.
Oh God, and they found another one. Magical tries to blink out, the blink forward from Iceberg, turning on Alias, turning onto the Quap. Now it's +4 as they keep chasing in. He won't quite get Alias, but GG, this one is over. That was a spanking Lacoste.
Oh, this one was pretty quick, man. What did he end up with? 28 permanent and stolen?
Man. Well,
He did it twice in a row. V-Tune, after winning against Virtus Pro, wrote something in chat. Now he